that game was around way before Butterbean.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah, in some degree. Butterbean, I mean, he came up originally through Tough Man or something. I don't know. You know what? To be honest, in most degree, I don't know too much about like Butterbean's full history. I know he did do Tough Man, a couple of Tough Mans. I know that. And he got like a cult following thing, and you know. I remember watching a couple fights on Fox of his.
Yeah, me too.
You know, they were promoted. You know, they would put on like all these. You know, the other guys that were decent on the undercard, but they would like Butterbean's fighting. Yeah.
He was like the Kimbo Slice before Kimbo Slice was.
Pretty much,
you know, like the pre-Kimbo Slice,
right?
Like that circus attraction, like let's.
Pretty much. If they had YouTube at that time,
oh my god,
he would have been all over it.
Dude, he would have been fucking really fucking. I mean, he was famous. Dude would have fucking blown up.
I know, right? Oh, I gotta take my jacket off.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I knew like Blackman was like into like certain martial arts. I didn't know he was a Muay Thai. Had a background in Muay Thai.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Blackman, what I understood, was an actual. He actually fought a couple MMA fights too.
Yeah,
what I understood. And that was the one thing, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't find out till later on. Like, during that time, even, like...
They kept it, like...
I didn't find out till recently, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, this last year or so, is that Blackman actually has some legit martial art training and actually did do some MMA fights. But he came up in the time of which, like, you know, MMA was still kind of really underground and shit. You don't really gonna find out much, you know. But yeah. Speaking of which, even though like Halloween's over with now, we never really fucking talked about any horror movies or anything. You fucking cunt. I saw you looked at like, yeah. Why are you gotta go? Why are you so mean, Esther?
I know. Well, like when we were hanging out with Randy the other day.
Yeah.
We kind of got to talk about wrestling again.
Right.
And we never did bring up much. I watched some. I was watching the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
The other day. It was on AMC. AMC had like their little marathon.
Yeah.
Like one night it was Nightmare on Elm Street. The next night it was Friday the 13th. I saw a little bit of like the new Nightmare.
What'd you think of it?
From what I saw, it was okay.
Yeah. It wasn't bad really. It's different because you don't have fuck. Why am I forgetting his damn fucking name right
Robert
now?
Englund.
Yeah, you don't have Robert Englund.
Yeah.
Robert Englund is Freddy.
Yeah.
You're not gonna beat.
And that's I mean, at that point, it's like, don't even bother remaking it. Just make something new.
I don't want to go that far. Don't do the remake right now in this generation.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a little bit longer. Honestly, I will say, like, wait to do a remake in another, like 10, 15 years. That's not the truth. You know? We know, what's it called? Even like the cats that are a little younger than us, in this new generation in some sense, they know who the fuck Freddy Krueger is. They know Robert Englund. Yeah. You know? So you need to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Until his popularity of being Freddy Krueger dies down a little bit more.
Well, you know, it's funny talking about that because he actually had a good idea of how to do sequels without him. Yeah. He said what you do is you base Freddy's not the same looking person every time. Like you take like each kid pictures Freddy differently. Yeah. So like you have like a female Freddy, you have like a really hideous looking Freddy other than what he looks like now. But he's saying like he's like if it was up to me, you know, it'd be based off everyone's interpretation of what Freddy looks like. It would be like a kind of like an urban legend.
That sounds gay.
You go tell Robert Englund that. Bastard.
I will tell that. Robert Englund, I'm gonna get my Ouija board out. Robert Englund, your idea is stupid. I thought he was. I thought he died. Oh, I'm thinking Wes Craven that died. No bad.
You can tell him too, but
well, I'll tell them both. Ouija board. You know what? I'll tell Robert Englund doing a Ouija board anyway. Look, Robert, your shit, your idea is shit. Kiss my ass and go to hell.
I'm not dead, you asshole.
Could have sworn he died, for real. I thought he died. You sure? What the fuck? Fuck them both.
I mean, Wes Craven will just make you watch more Wishmaster movies.
Whatever. Wes Craven could eat my dick. With some honey on top of it. And all the soy sauce. My dick sounds like a delicious meal.
And I guess next year they're going to redo
Fuck it.
Friday the 13th again.
Yeah? What the fuck?
Again.
Why? Well, because the first remake didn't do good. First remake was fucking shit. Even though it wasn't, I did kind of like the idea of it though.
Yeah, you're
like how they, but the execution fucking sucked dick. I mean, like, God, fuck me with a stick. The execution was bad. But the concept could have been gold. Too bad they fucked it up.
Yeah.
If you haven't dubbed it already, Sidewayzzz is cranky today. There's people out there that are like, when's he not cranky?
I know, right? He hasn't supposed to go fuck ourselves today. Wait, give him time.
They already know. No, but yeah, I mean, like, Nightmare wasn't bad. Honestly, it wasn't. Out of those two major franchises, that have been remade, the remake of Friday the 13th and the remake of Nightmare, I'd rather watch Nightmare any day of the week, to be honest. Because the remake for the new Friday was garbage. And
I hated that it fell on a Monday this year.
Oh, Halloween?
Yeah.
It didn't even matter for me. I mean, well, I guess it did. Because, I mean, I was here teaching. No one really showed up, though. I only had my fighter show up last night. Yeah. It was slim pickings. I kind of figured, though, because most of the cats that come to my Monday class are, like, moms and stuff, so... And they're going to stay home with their little rugrats and, trick-or-treat and hand out candies and such in the case and the whatnots. It's like, yeah, well, fuck y'all. I love my students.
See, it's not just you guys.
Yeah, I shit on everybody.
So don't take it personal.
Yeah.
He hates everybody.
Exactly. I love to hate. There was one remake. Or not. I don't know if it's necessarily a remake. There was a specific movie I wanted to talk about. I can't even fucking remember right now. Actually,
Debbie Does Dallas?
Yeah, well, of course. The remake. Starring Earl Hebner as Debbie. Oh, Grandpa Titties. Oh, what's it called? And I don't know if it was a real thing or not. It may have been this like an internet bullshit thing. Like an internet gag reel of it. Or, you know how they do that every now and then. But, like, it said they were going to remake fucking Hellraiser. Have you heard anything on that?
I hope not.
Me too.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
If there's one, leave it alone.
Right?
Leave it alone.
And then, you know what? Gremlins kind of falls in this category either way.
Yeah.
They can't even make up their mind on that one. Whether they do a remake of it or a sequel. The last thing I read about it, they were definite they were going to make a sequel
to Gremlins.
To Gremlins, yeah. That wasn't they were going to throw out the whole idea of remaking it and just make a sequel. This is the last I heard of it. Which, I mean, like, I'd enjoy a sequel. I mean, shit. And then Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Actually, that's the other line. I heard they were going to make that into a series. What's it called? The last I heard of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, they were going to make it into a series, right? But I heard they were going to put the series on fucking Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would be great.
That'd be dope as fuck.
Because then you have all kinds of freedom.
Hell yeah.
Because, I mean, my worry is, like, well...
It was never really a hardcore movie anyway, though. It wasn't like... I mean, what's it called? Like, the original movie wasn't like, all blood, guts, and gore. So it'd be fine even if they put it on TV. In all reality. It's not going to suffer from that.
No, it won't. But especially now, like, you got AMC, who, you watch, like, Walking Dead. There's a lot of blood and guts on that.
Right.
So, like, those type channels would do really well on. Sci-fi, it did really good on sci-fi.
Yeah, I was gonna say honestly, out of all of them, it'd do better. It would do good on sci-fi because it wasn't a serious. I mean, like in most sense, it wasn't a serious movie.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't want to say it was a gag or a comedy.
Yeah.
It was just funny because it wasn't even satire. It was just funny because they purposely made it like a B-rate horror, like sci-fi horror movie from the 50s and shit. That's what made the movie so entertaining. It wasn't really they weren't trying to make fun of the genre. They weren't trying to make any satire and shit like that. They made a legit B-rate drive-in 1950s horror movie.
Or even like Stars would be good for it because you got Evil.
Yeah, you got Evil Dead. Yeah,
because which is campy,
right?
So I mean it would fit right in with that campy type genre type thing.
But no, I mean, like, I think I'd still like to see it rather on Netflix anyway. Cause for one, I don't got any of those other channels.
Me neither.
And
not legally.
Outer space. No, I'm excited about that. That's the one I want. I want to happen like soon. Shit. Been waiting forever for that.
I know.
Fucking shit. And Spawn.
Well, Spawn, I think, is going to happen really soon.
Fucking happen.
Because I think I think previously he wasn't like, because I think he had a really bad taste from the last time.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know if I want to go down this route again.
Yeah.
And I think this time he's like, nah, if we're going to do it, we're going to fucking do something right.
Yeah.
Even if it fucking ends up being a fucking animated, we're doing this fucking right.
Yeah.
Well,
I think right now, if he's going to do it, right now would be in most sense, the right time to do it because the studios are taking comic movies a little bit more serious nowadays.
Yeah.
My only fear again is this really honestly, even though like, shut up, phone. No one likes you. Go to hell. What was I saying now? What was I saying anymore? Oh, now my only fear about it is that they try to because like the only rated R movie that's done good right now
is
Deadpool. So they're trying to make it like all campy like Deadpool and shit. Cause
I don't think he's gonna allow it though.
Or not camp? Yeah, I don't think he'll allow it. But I'm just saying that
Yeah.
Those are. I mean, cause like look, I mean like basically that's what they did to Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Even though it was PG, it's kind of what they did with the original Spawn movie.
Yeah.
It was a little campy and
yeah. No, let's make it appeal to kids.
Yeah. Well, fuck the kids. It's not kids related.
Right.
I mean, there's certain movies you don't take your kids to.
Watchmen.
Daddy, why is this guy's dick out? Whatever you do, don't tell your mother.
Yeah.
Go home. Mommy, I saw a blue guy's dick. Fuck. Little shit. But I think because I honestly think he's at that point where he would walk away from it being made into like a live action movie. Because I think he's got enough juice, he could go make it animated.
Yeah. I think if it was to go to animated, there'd really be no problem, honestly.
Yeah. But I think he really wants to make it
live action movie is where I see more restrictions. Even now, because that's my only thing of it. Like, studios shut it down because like it's like, oh well, this ain't funny like Deadpool and shit.
Yeah.
We need this rated R movie to be funny.
Imagine like he walks in, oh, so you want to make a rated R comic movie like Deadpool?
Yeah.
No, not like Deadpool.
You know, I heard Old Man Logan's going to be rated R.
It is, yeah. The previews to that look really good.
Yeah.
And we'll see, because, unfortunately, they don't have